I hear that the DC movie Clayface set to come out is going to be more of a horror movie. That could be very interesting and awesome if they do it correctly. I guess we'll see. But not everything that's not meant or originally supposed to be a horror movie should be a horror movie. Hey y'all, welcome to Real Value, where we recap, review, rate, and evaluate all things real, all things watched. I'm Cal, your horror pal, and today we're going to talk about one movie that probably shouldn't have been made into a horror movie. Basically, you see a good movie, you see 3 bad movies. You see a great movie, you see 4 bad movies. That's the name of the game, my peeps, but it's all good. Let's just talk about it. Bambi, the most innocent creature in all the forests of all the world. What do you get when you mix that with some obscure toxic waste dumped by the big bad corporations of the world? You get a reckoning. See what I did there? I'll say this, the mutated Bambi looked pretty cool. The CGI wasn't bad. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad. The story was kind of meaningless and wasn't even explored to a great degree. It just was. It started off strong in that department, at least how it explained why Bambi ended up the way he ended up. But apart from that, the movie was just kind of random chaos. The characters were asinine. I mean, you have your cliche, man, I hope those people die characters. And then of course you have your, oh, okay, I hope those people stay alive characters. But it was also derivative that you didn't really care either way. One good thing about this flick was its running time. 82 minutes, fast-paced and straight to the point. Because I'm an old man and the movie was slated to start at 10:10, which, sidebar, what the fuck is happening in theaters nowadays? I realize that previews have to take place and even commercials and advertisements are important to keep the theaters going, but now we have so many fucking commercials at the beginning of the film that the actual previews don't even start until like literally 10 or 15 minutes after the slated start time of the flick, meaning that after previews, after commercials, the film actually starts something like 30 to 35 minutes after its slated time. Bro, I got shit to do, like sleep. It's ridiculous. So now I gotta make time for 30 minutes worth of advertisement in movies? It never used to be that long, but now it's been like this the entire last year, and I'm over it. I'm freaking over it. But I fucking know that if I do start getting there like 20 to 30 minutes afterwards, then the movie, for some mystical reason, will have already started and I will miss a great significant portion of the movie, because that's how life is, right? Anyways, old man Calvin rant done. Get off my lawn! The plot? What plot? I guess it was about some random dudes hired by some random corporation to gather up the random animals that were randomly exposed by their toxins that they dumped out into the world. They really didn't let us know or give us any answers as far as that was concerned at all, so whatever. Again, the characters were bland, same old, boring, not even real character arcs happened in this film. The CGI was okay, the pacing was pretty good, the kills were amateur. I feel like in gimmick flicks like this, if you're gonna have a gimmick flick about Bambi mutating into a killer deer, then the kills should be awesome. They were just whatever. Overall, the entire movie was kind of bland, kind of boring, and just what you would expect from a gimmick flick like this. All gimmicky and embarrassing. I will say that probably one would enjoy this film more while under the influences of some substances. Not that I'm promoting such endeavors, but me as a horror movie lover that actually wants to see a good movie, I'd say pass on it, my bros, gals, and thous. Not worth the time. Real rough. One scaredy cow for some lame jump scares. That about it. Okay, that's it for me, folks. Remember to be nice to each other out there, and if you can't do that, at least don't be a dick. Peace. Stupid Bambi movie. Dumb. Thumper would be ashamed.
Investing everything that is inside me. Your face.